Cleared of criminal charges, the Baltimore police officers involved in Freddie Gray's arrest now called before a trial board as witnesses. They testified today at Lieutenant Brian Rice's administrative hearing. He's accused of breaking police rules for his role in Gray's deadly arrest and faces firing if he is convicted. WJZ is live at the University of Baltimore where the hearings are taking place. Kimberly Eaton sat in on their testimony. Kimberly.
And Vic, they testified that their ranking officer, Lieutenant Brian Rice, had only seconds of contact with Freddie Gray on the day of his arrest. They also said that none of them knew about a police policy that would have required them to seatbelt prisoners into their van. One by one, a parade of Baltimore police officers called into a University of Baltimore hearing room to testify during the administrative trial of one of their own. Lieutenant Brian Rice is charged with violating police policy for his role in Freddie Gray's arrest. He was the ranking officer in his district back in April 2015 when Gray suffered what would prove to be deadly neck injuries in the back of a police van. The 10 charges against him stem from policies requiring officers to seatbelt prisoners and from policies on use of force investigations. Tuesday, Baltimore police officers Edward Nero, Garrett Miller, Zachary Novak, and William Porter took the stand. They were all involved in Gray's arrest. The officers testified they rarely, if ever, seatbelted prisoners before Gray's death. Attorneys also asked if they considered the police van to be a crime scene after finding Gray limp inside. Officer Nero answered there wasn't any belief that a crime had occurred. He and others explained they thought Gray may have swallowed drugs and overdosed, not yet aware that he'd broken his neck in custody. Attorneys for the department say the van should have been pulled off the road instead of staying in service for 24 shifts until after Gray died. Now, evidence in Lieutenant Rice's trial. And also submitted as evidence today, a log of Lieutenant Rice's email showing that he got over 1,000 pages of email attachments in 4 days, and somewhere in there was an email containing that new policy on seat belting. Reporting live in Baltimore, I'm Kimberly Eaton for WJZ.
Kimberly, thank you. Lieutenant Rice's trial is expected to wrap up on Friday.